Hi, everyone. Joined here with trainer Michael Moore. We've all heard the expression eat like a horse. So if you could tell us, what do your horses eat in a typical day? This is Gremlin, who has a lot to say today as well. So how much hay do your horses eat?
They get a hay rack, so they'll have free choice hay all day, every day, for I think it's good for their stomachs. They're naturally grazers, so you should keep something in their stomach at all times. Especially since ulcers are very prevalent in horses, in race horses. So.
And why do you think that ulcers are so common in race horses?
I think mostly because they're stalled all the time. They don't get a chance to go out and actually just graze on grass. I guess it's stressful for them. So.
Now, as far as grain goes, what do they eat for breakfast and dinner?
I keep it pretty simple. I feed them twice a day. Once at about 10:30, once at about 4:30. Some people will feed them 3 times a day. A small meal early on. 4 in the morning, something like that. Yeah, pretty simple. I give them say like 4 quarts in the morning, and 6 to 8 at night.
Now, in addition to standard hay, you also give them alfalfa. Tell me about the benefits of that.
Yeah, we give them like a flake of alfalfa after they train or they walk, just on the ground for them. They seem to like it. It seems to be a treat. It's higher in protein, and it's another thing good for their stomach. So, it's all basically to benefit them, make them feel better. So.
Now, on race day, does their diet change at all?
Yeah, definitely. They get a small meal. Early in the morning, and that's it. I usually keep them with some hay until they get Lasix. But as far as their grain, yes, cut a lot. Yeah.
And do they get anything different after a race?
Not really. I'll give them the same grain after the race. Wait a couple hours after they run. Maybe a little less because they just ran, but pretty much the same.
Now, one thing I've noticed up in the booth and when I was in the paddock, your horses all do come into the paddock really shining. What do you credit that?
I think I feed them well, but I think in most cases if a horse feels good, they look good, and a couple of my horses I don't like the way they look, and you're trying to figure out what's bothering them, So.
You don't body clip your horses. We were speaking earlier that you typically don't body clip your horses, but they do tend to have pretty sleek coats.
Right. I will keep I will keep blankets on them if we need them, if it gets below 30 or so. These barns tend to be pretty warm. One of the reasons I don't body clip them actually is because I think if they shed out on their own, they look a lot better. I know it's easier to maintain them if you clip them in the winter. They don't stay wet and stuff, but I try not to, but if they get real bad, I will.
And they clearly know where the peppermints come from.
And he does for sure. Jeez, that's Liz's fault because she gives them all peppermints all the time.
An important part of every diet.
Yeah.
Thank you.